Hello and welcome back. This is TinBoy 752. Feeling addicted to Uma Musume Pretty Derby, but time for another Love Live All-Stars card breakdown. This time it features Relax and Refresh Ellie and Nostalgic Scene Shizuku. The scouting banner is available until March 14 afternoon. I will start off with basic info, my thoughts on the cards, and then the verdict. Relax and Refresh with Ellie. As a pure guard card, her base stats will start off at 4,955 appeal, 8,581 stamina, and 5,526 technique with 16.57% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 8,883 appeal, 15,374 stamina, and 9,907 technique with 29.72% critical rate. Ellie's skill and active ability is Healing. As skill, she restores stamina by 28 to 40% of her stamina at 33% chance. As active ability, she restores stamina by 30% of her stamina for the first 2 strategy switches. Her passive ability is Stamina Plus, affecting her strategy by increasing base stamina by 5 to 7%. It looks like we have the new Stamina Stick champion. Before we have this card, Loyal Knight Kanan, who holds 15,100 base stamina. Interestingly, Ellie's skill and passive is copied from Loyal Knight Kanan, but opted to go for another healing active ability, which grants a chunk when switching strategies. Her show ability is going to be a decisive one for live shows. It always activates if you want to use her for Takarabanos, Humming Friend, or even Jingle Bells Got Tomorrow Night Challenge. Her passive does buff stamina strongly for her strategy. She's capable of extending your stamina stackers in a strategy. Shall you want to add in Kanan, Halloween Dress Up Rico, vice versa. The closest that we got from a strong pure healer before her was Steampunk Adventure Chica or Captain Honoka if we are considering technique-based healers. If you do not have Loyal Knight Kanan or wanted a big tank for Jingle Bells Got Tomorrow Night Challenge or other songs with stamina damage nodes, I would go for her, but do be careful when to use her active ability. Her festival costume comes in 2 colors, turquoise blue and ocean blue. This is what she looks like in costume preview. Now, I do think Ellie is a little bit overdressed to impress, but I do like the morning robe as well as her beautiful dress underneath it. The coat seems to be a bit thick, but at least she has colors. Now, the top thing that I would like to point out is the flowery decorations. That was way beautiful, at least for short hair. Do note that she actually transformed her long hair into short wavy hair, so you can see some details that alters Ellie's normal hairstyle, and a little bit overdressed to impress, but nonetheless, she is waking up to a better morning. But at least her ballet dress from her unanalyzed illustration is very pretty. Ellie's competitor is Nostalgic Scene Shizuku. Gosh, she became a natural actress in Europe. Looking back at her unanalyzed CG, the pictures on the table make me wonder that Shizuku might be cosplaying that girl while watching a TV drama. I mean, why am I not fooled at how she is looking like that girl in the picture? As a natural SP card, her base stats will start up at 7,708 appeal, 3,762 stamina, and 7,326 technique with 21.97% critical rate. Her 5th limit base stats will end up at 13,799 appeal, 6,732 stamina, 13,126 technique with 39.37% critical rate. Shizuku's skill is SP Fill, filling SP gauge by 79% at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting natural cards by increasing base appeal by 4 to 5.2%, and her active ability is SP Voltage Buffer, increasing voltage by 33% of her appeal for the next SP burst on appeal chance success, or up to 10 times per live show. Where Minette decided to overthrow Kanan with Ellie as the queen of stamina stacking, the devs have decided to put Shizuku into a saturated territory of natural SP fillers. I will not consider any candidates for Love You My Friends challenge difficulty. This is not the worst, but we already have so many SP fillers to consider in that attribute. An interesting look at her is that her active ability uses her appeal stat by a lot, but the condition is that she gains SP voltage once an appeal chance passes 10 times. 10 is already so many appeal chances, as there are no songs so far that reach this number. Not even Diamond Expert or Jingle Bells Got Tomorrow Night Challenge reach 10 or more appeal chances. If you are running an off attribute team, then you are getting what I could consider the most broken SP voltage buffer ever. maybe Bushiroad or Minet is planning a song ahead that can pass songs greater than 10 appeal chances. For now, this is just an overwhelming SP filler for meta players, an overpowered SP voltage buffer for casuals. Hopefully. Her festival costume comes in two colors, black and blue. This is what she looks like in costume preview. Now, like Ellie, she decided to transform her long hair into this time short curly hair, at least if I would like to recall. She does have the rusty red sun hat and a Victorian age dress, so she's pretty looking elegant for a black red bronze palette. Now, why I consider bronze palette is because of the colors on the rims on her shirt. Actually, that's a dress, and as well as some jewelry. I do like that the jewelry has a bit of detail with a little bit of level. Lastly, she does look like a My Fair Lady. At least that's what I can recall back in college. But nonetheless, Miss Shizuku is, well, I guess going to London with this dress. Announced after Rebirth Unit Live Burst Delight, the first SR in this festival banner is Aoi Kanaria Shioriko. As a cool voltage card, her base limit stats will start off at 3,332 appeal, 5,014 stamina, and 3,518 base technique with 10.74% critical rate. Her 5th limit base stats will end up at 5,681 appeal, 8,524 stamina, and 6,089 technique with 18.26% critical rate. Shioriko's skill is healing, restoring stamina by 20 to 32% of her stamina. Her passive ability is Stamina Plus, affecting first years by increasing base stamina by 2 to 3.2%. Her active ability is Stamina Damage Reducer, reducing stamina damage by 8% for 5 nodes on strategy switch for up to 2 times for a live show. Shioriko stands out on her own as a guard type critical type scorer with an average above healing effect for an SR. She's the closest to beat Happy Party Train Chica by the highest stat in stamina, but to utilize her skill set, bring in first years. Yeah, I'm sure year-based schemes will come in handy. I also don't think her stamina damage reducer is good enough for heavy damage notes. You can use it if you want to prevent small damage for intermediate songs. She is mostly useless in songs with heavy damage notes. Ketsui no Ikari Advanced Difficulty. As for the costume, Aoi Kanaria is very beautiful. The matching color with a fairy tale gown that emphasizes on the canary feathers with a strand of teal color on her hair decoration. The second SR available starting with this banner is Mai Tonight Yo. As a Smile skill card, her base limit stats will start off at 3,868 appeal, 3,265 stamina, 4,959 base technique with 29.87% critical rate. Her 5th limit base stats will end up at 6,952 appeal, 5,562 stamina, and 8,445 technique with 40.33% critical rate. Yo's skill is technique-based healing, restoring stamina by 17 to 29% of her technique. Her passive ability is Technique Plus for herself by increasing base technique by 5 to 7%. Her active ability is Voltage Gain, gaining voltage by 3% of her technique on strategy switch. Yo can try to be the biggest healer, but you cannot beat Angelic Angel Kotori, who also has the same skill set as this Yo card, minus the passive. When I was sorting cards to find comparisons, Mugyuto Umi is surprisingly the biggest technique healer for an SR, and then Angelic Angel Kotori is right behind her. With Mai Tonight Yo, the SR cards now have at least one technique healer on any attribute. This festival banner is probably a step up for Minet. I can tell that Minet Games Inc. is stepping up the meta a little bit, but it will take about a few months to step up and be consistent with K-Lab's design. Ellie is the new queen of stamina stacking with a decisive stamina restore when switching strategies. Sorry, loyal Knight Kanan. Shizuku has gone into a saturated SP meta but oversaturated attribute as we have many SP fillers to choose from. Plus, she does not focus on critical scoring. Valentine's Day Honoka. Shioriko rises up to one-up against Happy Party Train Chica, but opts for first year synergy and weak damage reducer for balancing purposes. Lastly, Yo closely competes with Angelic Angel Kotori with their skill set, but Kotori is still holding the second highest technique healing card ever. That's all for this video. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell if you want more sheesh videos. I stream games 3 to 4 times a week on YouTube or Twitch at 21pht. My socials are in the video description below, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! See you soon!